Here's Kimmich. Here's the chance for Koeman! And there's the opening goal of the Champions League final. And it's the best passage of play we've seen so far from Bayern Munich. And the player selected tonight, who blows the full-time whistle. And Bayern Munich are champions of Europe for the 6th time. A team that's been an unstoppable scoring machine as captain. The smile on the face of Manuel Neuer says it all. And for the 6th time, Bayern Munich are European champions.
Bucravenas Vesta, still Yana tries his luck. Coutinho, still Coutinho. Bucravenas Vesta, still Yana tries his luck.
The job there. And it's all a little bit last ditch, isn't it? Manuel Neuer these days. Chance. Good ball in, and a goal for Bayern. Kingsley Coman has got it. Bullet header from the French international. And with 34 minutes gone, Bayern have the breakthrough. Floated pass, almost perfect. In fact, it was off the bar. And Lewandowski somehow fails to put it into the empty net. Here's Lewandowski. He got to his own pass and it's ended up in the back of the net. Well, it's not the prettiest of goals, but Robert Lewandowski of all people will tell you that they all count. And that one means victory for Niko Kovac's team. Lewandowski's walked away. With a flick over the wall, and there is to be a third goal. And isn't that an absolutely typical Müller goal? Saw the space, arrived in it.
A mistake's made. When you hit balls off this surface, it comes flying off it.
Referee says no foul. Tottenham looking to profit. Son's in again. Young Min-Son for Tottenham Hotspur. It's the perfect start for them. And the Champions League finalists of a season ago strike first against Bayern Munich.
Well, he's already had a couple of chances.
Looking to tee up Coutinho. It's Koeman operating down the right. Here's an opportunity. Oh, that's fantastic. Brilliantly struck Joshua Kimmich. And Tottenham's lead evaporates in the blink of an eye. That's how quickly they can hit you. It's Tottenham Hotspur 1, Bayern Munich 1.
Well, at this level, you've got to do two things.
Aurier's clearance is Tolisso. Aurier's challenge, referee says play on. Still not clear. Lewandowski finds the corner. It's another late first half goal conceded by Tottenham. And it's Bayern Munich's master marksman Lewandowski with it. Tottenham 1, Bayern 2.
Well, it started with probably the best bit of skill you're going to see in the Champions League tonight. On that right hand side, the
Gets it back from Gnabry, wants to take a run at Aurier, too quick for him. Bayern Munich flooding forward, it's Serge Gnabry still, oh, that's a really good goal. He was able to carry it such a long way and then make Tottenham Hotspur pay. And Bayern Munich extend their lead, Spurs 1, Bayern 3.
Well, we highlighted those 1-2s in those wide areas in the first half, and Spurs have struggled with them all game. It is brilliant.
The German champions, when they've had the opportunities tonight, 3 really nice finishes. Here's Tolisso, Gnabry's in again, trouble, big trouble. It's a 4th goal for Bayern Munich, and they get hit twice in quick succession by Serge Gnabry. It's Tottenham Hotspur 1, Bayern Munich 4.
Well, it's good play from Bayern Munich, winning the ball off Harry Winks. Harry Winks looking to two.
Neuer, not the most convincing of punches. There's a high foot there.
season, and it's a lifeline for Tottenham. Spurs 2, Bayern Munich 4.
Oh, it was massive, it really was. His team had taken a beating, and he needed to stick this one.
They've got back-to-back matches against Red Star Belgrade, which should get them off and running, although here's Gnabry, who's on a hat-trick, and he's in, and he's clinical again. What a return to North London for Serge Gnabry. He's had 3 chances, he's scored 3 goals, he's been superb, and that must be the clincher now for Bayern Munich.
I mean, this whole spell of play, he's just brilliant. It was about total control, picking your moments.
And here they come again. Ivan Perisic, Coutinho, Lewandowski. Oh, that's brilliant. That is sensational. Looks so simple but was so effective. The little look from Coutinho before he played the pass, and the one-touch finish from Lewandowski was world class.
It was, Fletch. That's the word, world class, because the ball from Coutinho's got a little
Group of players for this football club, but
there's Gnabry. He fancies another one. Gnabry, and he's got another one. Oh my word. It's going from the sublime to the ridiculous for Tottenham Hotspur in the Champions League. Their biggest ever European defeat. And Bayern Munich are running up the score.
Sensibly switches the play. Here is Masouras. And now Shimakas. Interesting cross and the header. Pulled away. Did it cross the line? It did! Olympiacos have the lead. Yusuf Amarabi. And the Jordan. Naby Martinez looking for Lewandowski, who nodded down to Muller. Excellent save by Jose Sarr, but Lewandowski is there, and Bayern Munich have their reprieve. Well, you cannot take your eye off him for a second. Robert Lewandowski's 17th goal of the season. Jose Sarr left exasperated. Jose Sarr stays at home. Muller winning the header. Lewandowski! And he's poached another. And for the second time in the game, just when Bayern Munich were looking vulnerable, Robert Lewandowski has bailed them out. It's a lovely drag back, but the shot is blocked. Tolisso! What a splendid way to clinch 3 points. Corentin Tolisso with an outstanding finish. Guilherme again. Space for him to shoot. It's deflected. And Olympiacos are back in the game. Guilherme will claim it, but it took a hefty ricochet of Thiago. And for the 5th game running,
Camera gave that away. Come the home side once again. Shot from range attempted, and a decent save in the end from Goretzka's effort.
Save as well from Goretzka.
Here's Coleman. Cross deflected, whisked through the 6-yard area. Ball that's a header by Lewandowski from the deep cross, and into the penalty area he comes. Lovely run. This good save. Jose Sarr to cross it, headed on by Goretzka. Gnabry, Muller with the chance. Is he over elaborated? Straight at Sarr.
A bit more spark in terms of creativity required.
Kimmich, Lewandowski off the woodwork. Back out wide, Kimmich again into the danger area. Headed up by Maria. Kimmich with the free kick in. Might change here. Oh, brilliant save! Absolutely astounding to deny Goretzka, who came absolutely storming in at the back post.
Well, the only way that Sarr can save this is if it's point blank.
Well, left allow they're playing on here. Lewandowski brings in Coleman. Might have had the shot first time. Takes it on now. Saved by Sarr, who was allowed to set. A bit soccer on the edges. This is better though. It's gone in on Lewandowski. Well, he has the knack, doesn't he? Coleman with the drill cross, Lewandowski with the edged effort midway through the second half, and Bayern at long last have the breakthrough. 1-0.
There you go, as Hans Dieter Flick.
Gnabry with the cross, very nearly 2 as Coleman came in.
Well, that's what good wide players do who want to score goals. Gnabry with a lovely ball across the face of the box. No Lewandowski, but the Frenchman is there. It's half in this game.
Davis with the cross, looking for Coman, couldn't defend it. The situation. This is Coman. Tolisso one side. There's the pass, Lewandowski's in the middle, and they finally get the second goal and wrap it up. He's only been on the pitch a matter of moments. It's his first touch, he scores with it, Perisic, and it's Bayern Munich 2, Olympiacos 0.
Goretzka. Lewandowski in on goal, Robert Lewandowski, who's put wide. Well, normally so reliable. Whipped in by Coutinho. Oh, that's a magnificent goal. Leon Goretzka with the header. Such athleticism. Bayern have had their chances. They've wasted a couple of good opportunities. But now they take the lead. He's done well to deliver the cross too. That's a terrific stop. Bojan again called into it. Martinez trying to elude his marker. That's an excellent stop again by Bojan. Lewandowski. And Bayern get a penalty kick here. Was there ever going to be any argument? A 7th goal in the Champions League this season for Robert Lewandowski. He has now scored in all 5 games. Scored his 200th competitive goal for Bayern when they defeated. Getting away from Marin. It's a lovely cross. Here's Lewandowski who jabs home. Red Star appeal for an offside as Robert Lewandowski turns away in celebration of his 2nd of the evening and Bayern's 3rd. Hasan Salihamidzic leading the congratulations on the bench. Pavard. Oh, that's brilliantly done. What a way to complete the hat-trick by Robert Lewandowski. Unplayable. Well, maybe he was irritated that his first half effort was ruled out after VAR intervened. Milinovic. Lewandowski with a setup. It's Lewandowski. Is he ever going to stop scoring goals? It's a phenomenal second half performance. It's 4 in 14 minutes now for Robert Lewandowski. Well, he tried to tee up a teammate, but he was swiftly in again when they're through again. This for number 6. And they've been defied by a combination of good goalkeeping and the crossbar. Red Star, and they're going to be punished again. Tolisso. Well, he's had his chances, he's squandered his chances, but he was able to take that one. Red Star creating their own discomfort. Naive defending yet again. VAR did.
Coman with a first-time ball here to Perisic, who can lift it in, and there's the chance for the save, and then the follow-up from Thiago is saved again. It was Pavard, the French World Cup winner, who came in and had the initial shot, and Paulo Gazzaniga did well on both occasions there for Tottenham.
Yeah, it was really good play down his left-hand side there.
10th game in Europe tonight, a lot of experience in the team. Gnabry comes in for Kingsley Coman, 1-0 to Bayern Munich. Easily manufactured, clinically finished. And the Germans take the lead in the Allianz Arena. Bayern Munich 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0.
You have to say the chance has been coming.
Eriksen. Smart turn by Lo Celso, slid away by Boateng, but here's the chance for Sessegnon, who almost breaks the net. Well, he marks his first start in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt with his first goal for the club, and what a finish. Bayern Munich 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1.
What a moment for Ryan Sessegnon.
It's a wonderful ball as well. Kingsley Coman, who went over, not sure whether he's hurt himself. It was a very spectacular foot. Perisic, Muller arriving. Well, the handball's gone against the Bayern Munich player, who was looking to make the instant impact, having come. Gnabry, it's good football this from Bayern Munich. Oh, the initial shot in the post, and I don't quite know how the follow-up didn't go in. Wow. Pass. Rose's header straight to Serge Gnabry, and then Thiago Gnabry. Davis! It's the post again, but this time it's stabbed in. And it's stabbed in by Thomas Muller, who scored so many important goals for Bayern Munich down the years. And he's off the bench to make it 2-1.
There's that man Gnabry again, and this time he does get the better of Danny Rose.
Bayern Munich sniffing another. Oh, what a hit! Thomas Muller coming in. Danny Rose there just ahead of him. What a strike! Coutinho wants to shoot again, and this time he finds the corner. Well, I suppose it was inevitable that he was going to get one tonight, because he seemed determined to score, the Brazilian. And that was accurate, it was powerful, and it's Bayern Munich 3, Tottenham 1.
Brilliant from Coutinho, but you've got to say, how naive.
As well, it's not just about the Tottenham players who aren't here. Gnabry with the shot, and straight at Paulo Gazzaniga. Minutes to go in the Allianz. It's Christian Eriksen, and it's saved by Manuel Neuer. Needed the touch. Here's Coutinho. Good save. Plenty of power again. So it's going out with Chelsea now, looking to move it towards Barkley. Lovely weighted layoff by Coman, who gets it back again. It's promising, and it's wide. The breakaway speed in the Bayern Munich. Muller in the middle. Oh, he's hit the bar. Muller again, maybe, and away by Azpilicueta. Well, that would have been so cheeky, because he didn't really take it in an orthodox way, did he? Forward. Giroud's made the run into the box. It's Alonso, saved by Neuer. Here's Reece James.
From the centre, as I said, he goes and gets marked by a centre back and then drifts off.
There's a slip by Azpilicueta. Lewandowski pulls it back, and there's the goal, which is smashed in by Serge Gnabry. Loves scoring goals in London in the Champions League, the German international. The Chelsea mistake punished by Bayern Munich. Chelsea 0, Bayern 1.
Well, it really is an outstanding goal, but it's outstanding play from Lewandowski. This is absolutely.
Here's Gnabry. Robert Lewandowski. Gnabry never stopped running. Gnabry shot 2-0. Brilliant football. So simple, so effective, and at the end of it, so clinical. It's a double tonight for Serge Gnabry, and the hole's got a bit deeper for Chelsea.
Again, it's the same combination again. You just got to.
Davis bursting into action again, leaving Christensen for dead. Lewandowski waiting in the middle, tapping. Robert Lewandowski. That's 39 goals this season for Bayern Munich's hitman, and it's the first time in 2 years that he scored in the knockout stage of the Champions League, and it might well be a tie-clinching goal for the Bundesliga leaders. Chelsea 0, Bayern Munich 3. National Thiago. Here goes the Bayern corner, which is headed on, and might well have been headed in by Goretzka with his first touch, had it not been blocked by his teammate. Well, there's the full-time whistle, and it's another away win in Europe for Bayern Munich. A muscle flexing
from midfield. You can catch Bayern out.
There's Lewandowski, played in there by Gnabry, and the referee says offside. I think he's seen the flag. He has. He was about to point to the penalty spot against Caballero, and he scores, as he always does. That's 52 goals and counting for Robert Lewandowski this season. Bayern Munich have been playing for a year, and now he's got a goal to signify every week of it. Lewandowski on target. Bayern Munich 1, Chelsea 0.
Now there's a little slide.
Kovacic almost caught in possession. It's broken here to Lewandowski, who waits to tee up Perisic. And it's gone from bad to worse in Munich for Chelsea. And they had so much time there, Bayern Munich. Lewandowski could wait and wait. And then Perisic, who once scored in a World Cup final, slides it beyond Caballero to make it 2-0 on the night and 5-0 now on aggregate to the Bundesliga. So the door has got Kimmich and Gnabry over there, but he has got support here from Emerson, and it's spilled, and it's Abraham. And it's a mistake from Manuel Neuer that's gratefully received by Tammy Abraham, who on his 50th appearance for Chelsea scores his 18th goal of the season, and they do get a goal before half-time. It's 2-1 on the night, and it's 5-1 to Bayern on aggregate.
Yes, well,
it's Coutinho twisting and turning again. Lewandowski with the cross, and there's the third goal. And it's pretty much the first touch for Corentin Tolisso since coming on. And he couldn't really miss from close range. And it's a third goal for Bayern tonight, a sixth overall in the tie on aggregate. And nothing will he cap. Onto his fellow countryman Odriozola. Lifts it in, headed on and in. And powered in. And it's another one for the main man, Robert Lewandowski. A towering far post header. It's 53 goals now in this remarkable season, and he's been unstoppable tonight. Well, there's the full-time whistle, and Chelsea are out, beaten comprehensively. Space for Perisic. Looking for Muller, onto Lewandowski, and then back to Muller. And the man who always seems to score big goals in big games for Bayern Munich scores an early one here in the Champions League against Barcelona. Thomas Muller on target, and Bayern Munich lead 1-0. Nice ball. Missed by Clement Longley to Jordi Alba, and Suarez was waiting. Oh, it's been hacked into his own net. It's an awful moment for David Alaba. Manuel Neuer had no chance at all. And Barcelona get themselves back in it with a free cone goal, and we've had 2 goals inside the opening 7 minutes. It's excellent. Sergi Roberto, but only so he can get the ball back again. That's a brilliant... Oh, it's in the post! Thought for all the world that Busquets was going to head it. He's touched there by Sergi Roberto, and it's taken off him by Gnabry. Perisic queuing up in the middle. Oh, it's in! It's Perisic who scores for the second successive game in the Champions League. And he justifies Hansi Flick's decision to keep him in the starting lineup. And Bayern Munich retake the lead here in Lisbon.
yeah, that's not a surprise.
Bayern Munich have now scored 33 goals in the Champions League this season. They might be in for another one, and they are in for another one. And it's Serge Gnabry. And don't you just love the Champions League, because it serves up nights like this. 21 goals this season now for Gnabry, and Barcelona are falling apart defensively.
Yeah, warning sign after.
Here's Kimmich, drilled in towards Muller. Well, there is number 4. 4 goals in just over 30 minutes for Bayern Munich against Barcelona, and this could be an absolute rout.
This is reminding me of the game I was at many years ago when...
It's a lovely weighted ball by Messi to Alba. There's Suarez with an opportunity. Suarez is in, and Suarez scores. And is that the first step along the road to recovery and redemption for Barcelona? It's a 21st goal this season for Luis Suarez, who was clinical when the chance came.
Yeah, it's a brilliant goal by Barca. No surprise that it's come from this type.
The left-hand side for Bayern Munich. Look at that. Absolutely skims him. Still going. Still pulls it back. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's finished off by Joshua Kimmich, but it was made by this wonderfully talented teenager, Alphonso Davies. Bayern Munich get 5 against Barcelona.
I mean, he has just turned Nelson Semedo inside out. Experienced right back. Nesto, Alaba was with him and he just ran off him, and Messi is just standing.
Coutinho's cross, and he's got one at last. It's 6 on the night for Bayern, and it's 54 goals in this remarkable season for Robert Lewandowski. He had to get one in the end this season for Bayern. Here's Muller. They've got men over again. Coutinho, and still, and there is another one. Well, he won't celebrate it because he can't celebrate it because he's just scored the 7th goal against the club that he actually plays for.
Yeah, it's absolutely embarrassing now, though. Absolutely embarrassing. Hang your heads in shame, Barcelona. Hang your heads in shame, because this is awful.
Go. Here's Thiago lifting another one in, and they're looking for more goals. And here's Coutinho, and he's got another one.
This is ridiculous.
It's 8.
This is ridiculous.
8, and it's absolutely embarrassing for Barcelona. And Coutinho's come off the bench on loan from Barcelona and scored 2 against them. There is the full-time whistle, and of course you focus on Bayern Munich, who have scored 8 goals, and Hansi Flick will already. That's a really interesting ball from the middle to Memphis Depay. Look where Manuel Neuer is, and he's still going here, and he's rattled the outside of the post. He was played through brilliantly there by Maxence Caqueret, and he's carried on running Goretzka, and then Lopez just gets down there to claw it away.
And then again at the far post.
It's a Cambi on the run, and Memphis Depay was coming in, and he's still going here. It's a great chance on it, hit the post, and then the follow-up was still. Gnabry on the move for Bayern Munich, and they're struggling to. Oh, that's sensational! That is absolutely brilliant from Serge Gnabry, who went into the top corner like a rocket. And despite the early chances for Lyon, this team that simply never stops scoring rattles in another beauty. Oh, it's a weak header, and he's driven it again by Gnabry and saved well by Lopez. Had it taken off him there as well by Gnabry. Teresic with the ball in. How on earth did that not go in? It's in now, and it's him again. It's Serge Gnabry. Couldn't believe the initial opportunity didn't cross the line, but there was the poacher for his 2nd goal tonight, and Serge Gnabry at the double for Bayern Munich in the semi-final.
Yes.
Gnabry on a hat-trick, whipping one in, just missed the far post. Coming in was Robert Lewandowski.
It looks as if he's offside, Lewandowski, but he's missed it again. By him as well.
It is, and Perisic is in behind them, and Lopez makes the save. Well, you feel another one for Bayern Munich. Corner taken by Memphis Depay and headed straight at Manuel Neuer by Marcel. Here's Aouar, and here's the opportunity for Lyon. Brilliant save by Neuer. Had to get there and get across and make himself big again. Forward for Bayern Munich, and he's got a couple in the box. Might not need them. Couldn't quite find the bottom corner. So Lewandowski gets his customary goal. That's 55 and counting for Bayern Munich's magnificent number 9, and the big red Bavarian machine rolls relentlessly towards Sunday's final.
Brilliant, look at the
and then there were 2. Bayern Munich are into the final. We've seen another power-packed performance. Well, the teams are ready for the 65th final of a competition that started well over a year ago, and for just the 2nd time it's between a team from France and a team from Germany, and the circumstances of course are unique tonight. We should have been in Istanbul 85 days ago, but here we are in Lisbon in the Estadio de Luz with a fantastic Champions League final in prospect. The players walking past the trophy. Some will hold it later, one team will take it home. Is it headed to Paris or Munich? So Daniele Orsato blows his whistle to get the 2020 Champions League final underway.
There's a chance now.
It's Mbappe to Neymar, and Neymar again, and Neuer for the 2nd time makes the block.
Brilliant by Manuel Neuer. What a stop. Is he ever going to score, Neymar? Cut through, ball to Mbappe, great run by Neymar, slips him in.
Because the other 2 are a lot cheaper. There's Lewandowski right at the post. First chance for the man who's got 55 goals in all competitions this season. He turned so quickly, and the shot had beaten Keylor Navas. It's Neymar. Di Maria. Now Herrera. Oh, it's a wonderful ball. Oh, it's over. Brilliantly threaded through by Herrera, and then Di Maria couldn't keep the shot down.
Yeah. Just really well.
It's teased in by Neymar, and then belted back in by Herrera, and that deflection might just have saved a goal. It's gone off a Paris Saint-Germain player, but that was lovely skill by Di Maria. into Neymar, and that's a handball. Here's Muller. He glanced on Lewandowski, good save Navas. He was happy there that it was straight at him, that he needed the refund.
I mean, football is all about the now, isn't it? Unfortunately, you can't plan for 5, 6, 7 years in the future because the manager might be there and there might be a new system of future.
Given away, here's a chance for Mbappe, who's looking to find room, and then Herrera, Mbappe straight at Neuer. What an opportunity wasted by Paris Saint-Germain after a terrible Bayern. Lifted forward then by David Alaba. Here's Lewandowski, and the defending done there by Kimpembe. Made a bit of a mess of that, didn't they, Bayern?
He did. That's
opportunity to counter.
That's a much better ball by Thiago.
Gnabry with the ball in. Here's Kimmich. Here's the chance for Koeman! And there's the opening goal of the Champions League final. And it's the best passage of play we've seen so far from Bayern Munich. And the player selected tonight by Hansi Flick to come into the starting 11 has repaid the faith of his manager. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Bayern Munich 1. Whips it in again towards Lewandowski. Brilliant defended by Kimpembe.
Brilliant play all round, much better yet again by Bayern Munich. Muller.
Koeman's coming in again at the far post. It's a brilliant clearance by Thiago Silva. So close to 2-0. And it was him again, Kingsley Coman, with another. Crossed in by Di Maria. And Mbappe didn't get anything on it. And it was held onto by Manuel Neuer.
Yeah, I think he may have been offside, Mbappe. I think that's why.
That's a lovely ball into Marquinhos, and good goalkeeping by Manuel Neuer. Brilliantly tight run.
Brilliant ball by Angel Di Maria to spot him. Marquinhos, you see him waltz into the box. Look at that. It's a bit.
Which is glanced on by Herrera. They'll get the free kick. Neymar gets his own back, this time on Lewandowski, and he's getting more and more frustrated by the second Neymar.
Yeah. And all the Bayern Munich bench jumping for
Verratti. And then too high for Draxler. There was a calm header back there by Davies to his goalkeeper, wasn't it?
He did make up.
Lewandowski's got it, but he's up there on his own. He's away from Thiago, and he's gone down.
He's given the yellow card to
Coutinho might fancy a crack. He does, and it was curling just a little bit too much. Here's Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting. And Mbappe! Oh, what a save by Neuer, then the flag went up.
Yeah, flag went up really late, didn't it?
Manuel Neuer didn't know that though.
He's like Superman, look at him. Look at him, thou shalt not pass. Clearly offside.
Kylian Mbappe. Here's Neymar. Shoots! Oh, it's gone just wide, agonisingly so. Choupo-Moting couldn't get the touch, and nor could anybody else.
Well, from one end to the other. Lovely ball here by Mbappe to Neymar. He's onside. Gets his shot away. Choupo-Moting.
Who blows the full-time whistle. And Bayern Munich are champions of Europe for the 6th time. Bayern Munich are champions of Europe for the 6th time. A team that's been an unstoppable scoring machine has capped a record-breaking season with the biggest trophy in club football. A great team full of great players are the champions of Europe. The trophy is handed over. The smile on the face of Manuel Neuer says it all. And for the 6th time, Bayern Munich are European champions.